And a good Monday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Smith. Tropical Storm Debby continuing to be atop our headlines across the Panhandle. It's very slowly moving away from us. Just proof that there is sunshine out there. This was the sunset back at our West Winds condo camera at the Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort back over into Sandestin. Sunshine back toward the west. You see that cloud and rain shield, though, still hugging our area. Basically, you have to go across the extreme western part of the Panhandle to get into the clearer skies. Heavy rainfall persisting back over across the Appalachian Bay. Live Viper 7 Doppler radar shows the same area since we last talked at 6 o'clock and almost all day today across Wakulla County, Franklin County, parts of Liberty County, continuing to get pounded with extremely heavy rainfall. I would not be surprised when this is done to see 2 feet of rainfall come down in some locations. The latest track on Debby continues to move this storm system very slowly off toward the east over the next couple of days across the Appalachian Bay, then eventually out into the Atlantic as we head on into the weekend. For tonight, from Panama City eastward, expect to see a better chance of showers. Not much rain to the west. Overnight lows will drop into the 70s. It will remain breezy. More on the impacts of Debby coming up in 10 minutes, but the news starts right now. And looking back toward the west right now, the rain showers have come to an end across Destin. We're seeing some of the rainfall from Apalachicola begin to press its way back into Gulf County, so we may not be 100% done with the rainfall tonight, but some of us were able to enjoy a beautiful double rainbow this evening over into Callaway. Your forecast, including some hot weather, is coming up next.
You're watching News from the Viper 7 Weather Center. Here is certified meteorologist Chris Smith.
Amazing to think we're not even done with Debby and we're already talking about some intense heat that's going to be heading in our direction over the days ahead. High temperatures today. Look at the range in temperatures and you can see the leading edge of that heat back over toward Pensacola and Evergreen, where they saw a little bit of sunshine today, or actually a good amount of sunshine. Off toward the east with the heavy rainfall, temperatures much cooler into the 70s and 80s. Now that's where the bulk of the heavy rainfall is going to stay, although we have begun to see some of these rain showers, some of the heavier showers push back into Gulf County, back over into Mexico Beach. Some more rainfall continuing back up into Jackson County this evening. But here's that triple-digit heat out across Dallas, Shreveport 101, 105 into Little Rock. That heat, as Debby moves away from us, will expand across our region. So we'll go from 80 degrees today into the 80s and 90s tomorrow. And keep in mind, we'll see quite a range across our viewing area tomorrow. Hot to the west, cooler to the east. Temperatures by the weekend could reach triple digits across inland locations. Right now, Debby's hardly moving at all. Northeast at 2, it's 37 miles. Just to the south of Apalachicola. The forecast track for our storm is going to continue to scrape along the coastline for a couple more days, but every little bit of progress it makes to the east allows for the sun and heat from the west begin to expand across our region. So that's what we're going to be watching. We still have this surge threat this evening. Again, just to the south of Apalachicola, there's your storm system right there. And the winds right now in Apalachicola actually now beginning to come out of the northeast, which is actually kind of a good thing. But the problem is back up here across St. Mark's into Wakulla County, still an onshore flow, and what that's causing with the persistent 30 to 40 mile per hour winds, the extremely heavy rainfall, the water's not able to escape the land, and so the Sopchoppy River right now, already a record crest, will go up 7 more feet, as we'll be talking about 41 feet for the height of the water there on the Sopchoppy River. Should make your way on over towards Wakulla County. So just tremendous flooding. We'll be talking about probably 2 feet of rainfall in some locations. Look at this picture. This is the old fishing bridge back there going over to St. George Island that was damaged. Meanwhile, looking out over the bay today, there was a nice little water spout out there earlier this afternoon. You can always submit your weather pictures. WJHG.com. Go to the weather tab. Go to Citizen Journalist Weathers. We've gotten some great pictures and videos. We had some rainbows, beautiful sunsets this evening. Live Viper 7 Doppler radar still shows some spotty showers up here across Jackson County. The consistent rainfall back over across Wakulla County, Franklin County, over into a little bit of Gulf County. But again, this is just torrential rainfall continuing to come down across this region. The heaviest of the rainfall, again, will be Apalachicola on eastward. Back to the west, expect very little rainfall. So Panama City westward, sunny and hot as we make our way through the next several days. We'll have breezy northerly winds. Apalachicola eastward, the flooding and wind threat are going to be the primary concerns. Overnight tonight, we'll see overnight lows drop down mainly into the 70s. You'll see highs tomorrow into the middle 90s in Crestview, middle 80s in Bluntstown, breezy east to northeasterly winds down along the coastline tonight. Your temperatures are going to stay right around 74, 75 degrees, still kind of breezy. High temperatures tomorrow, hotter toward Fort Walton Beach, wetter and cooler over towards Appalachia. Your Viper 7-day forecast. Rain chances again. It's going to be kind of a tricky forecast from the standpoint. We'll see people that are incredibly hot and sunny tomorrow. Others are going to be seeing flooding rainfall and much cooler. But the general trend, west of Panama City quiet, east of Panama City could still be very active.
One extreme to the other.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thanks, Chris. We'll tune in tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. You'll get some advice for diabetics that could help save a limb.
And you can hear about a new dive passport program that takes you to the local world of sunken ships. These stories and more beginning at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
He's always up to date on everything going on.
Just updated something on my work Facebook page here. Let's talk about the weather. Viper showing us the heaviest of the rainfall, Gulf County on eastward. Still some gusty winds down there to 40 miles an hour. Please be careful overnight tonight, especially across Gulf, Franklin, Liberty, and back over into Wakulla counties. Meanwhile, beautiful ending, Panama City Beach, back over into Lynn Haven, seeing some nice weather, and into Inlet Beach as well. Quieter tomorrow.
Hopefully a lot more of that this week.
Yes.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having us here for news.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.